12th house and gain. That gain may be spiritualistic gain or also materialistic gain. Generally, in our conception, 12th house for loss, for expense, for asylum, for hospitalizations, for jail, all are there. No doubt, expense house it is. But it sometimes gives the materialistic gain, sometimes also gives spiritual gain. That depends upon which planet will be posited in the 12th house, or which house lord will be posited on the 12th house. That will reveal how the materialistic gain will come. In that case, as per the planet posited, native have to change his behavior, native have to change his lifestyle, native have to change his attitude. So these three fundamental things native have to adjust as per the planet posited on the 12th house. That is also depend upon the Lagna and Lagna Lord and placement of the moon. So today's discussion is, we are going to discuss the materialistic gain and spiritual gain from 12th house, not loss. We are coming to the chart to explain which house lord posited in 12th house can give good result and how it can give good result. That means activation of the other planets is also important. 12th house is simply for materialistic gain. It is the house of investment, mainly long-term investment and also the short-term investment. If 12th house somehow strongly connected with the 5th house, the native would gain huge amount of money through share market by trading. So it is not mandatory. The 12th house is expenses. No doubt in every trading not profitable. There may be loss, but it can give the native huge amount of wealth, prosperity, that may be. Now we are coming to the charts, and after that we are taking three example chart. One of the Sir Donald Trump, ex-president of USA. Second one is Suchitra Sen, the legendary film actor of Bengal. And last one is the Abhishek Bachchan, legendary actor of Bollywood. Now we are coming to the chart to explain or to make it clarity. Coming to the chart, here first house lord or ascendant or Lagna lord posited in 12th house. In 12th house, when Lagna lord is posited, generally it is 12th house from the first house. So negate it. That means physical happiness may not be there of the native. Physical strength may be minimum. But here, generally, in case of Aries in Kalpurusha Kundali, the lordship goes to Mars. If Mars is posited in 12th house as ascendant lord, in our general conception, it is actually Mongolic in 12th house Mars. But Mongol those depend upon the degree 12 to 18, otherwise not. So when Mars is posited as ascendant lord on the 12th house, native have so much ego, native have so much energy, native have so much action, determinations, vitality, all is there. So in this case, native generally may not keep his commitment, may not be motivated. So in this case, generally it is loss. But in other sense, when first house lord in 12th house, native may go to the abroad, foreign countries, foreign land. Then he can earn so much wealth or prosperity. So gain is there. Always it is not meaning first house lord, 12th house is foreign, it may be distant land. When the native distance from the house, native may feel loneliness. So native have the time for meditations in loneliness and may acquire adhyatmic or spiritual energy. So when first lord goes to the 12th house, distance place, maybe alone, maybe in the forest, maybe in the hills, so native get spiritual nature. Natives may be more connected with the nature. So the spiritual knowledge will come to the native. So spiritual gain is there. And materialistic gain when native goes to foreign countries, we already told, and maybe in business or maybe in other jobs, get too much wealth. So it is not that first house lord when gives in 12th house all his expenses, no doubt, as physically that happiness may be less, strength may be minimized, body strength, self-deed may be minimized, that may be there. But it is also depend which planet is coming here. If it is Aries sign, then that problem is arise. But if here Jupiter is coming, the Pisces sign, then that type of egoism, that type of action, that type of determinations may not be hold there. Native will be with wisdom. Native will be with the intelligence, and by the knowledge of Jupiter, natives get so much wealth from foreign lands. So first house lord and 12th house may be in materialistic gain, may be also in spiritualistic gain. Now second house lord in 12th house, we generally it is called loss. Second house is wealth and 12th house is loss, expense. But here we have to keep in mind first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10, 11. It is the 11th house from the second house. From first house to 12th house, no doubt, but from the second house, it is the 11th house. So here is also gain is there. So native have to be cautious about his investment. Maybe in long-term investment, maybe in short-term investment, maybe in ashram, maybe in charitable organizations. But native have to be more money management oriented. Then native will gain so much materialistic gain is there. Spiritualistic, it is the house of family happiness. It is the house of finance, house of speech, house of food habit. Now native will go to the 12th house. So natives become free, natives become alone at least sometime. So native spiritual journey started. Native can meditate. Native gave maybe in pranayam. So native gets energy, adhyatmic shakti. So spiritual energy will get developed. That means always it is not loss. Native have to change his attitude, his lifestyle, his behavior. Already we discussed. Now third house lord in the 12th house. It is 10 from the third. So the third house, the communications, going to the institutions. What institution here? it is the ashram, it is the hospital, it is the jail, it is Vidhashram, so asylum, all are there. So this institution is connected with the third house. Third house is communications. So native may be communicated with the institutions. So if native well connected with charitable organizations, with other NGOs, native may develop so much wealth or money just by investment. And when native will connected with the charitable organizations, with the society, natives connection will be strong. Native have the feelings of nature. Natives give the blessing of spirituality. So here natives spiritual gain will be there. Native is connected with the slime. Native will connected with the lonely place like jail, lonely place like ashram, that gives good results. So spirituality will be developed, and also native if invest there, mainly long time investment, native will gain from NGO or charitable organizations. To come into the fourth house Lord, backwardly we are coming to the second house. This is Kalpurusha Kundali. The second house Lord is Venus. That Venus, when placed in the Pisces sign, it is exalted. So expense will be there. Venus makes expenses. Expense gives the earning. Without expense, there is no good earning. So second house Lord in Kalpurusha Kundali, Venus when placed in the Pisces sign, in 12th house, native makes enjoyment, but native get in return from the society. Wealth, happiness, also monetary gain is there. Now in the third house, when it is the lordship goes to Gemini sign, is Mercury. When Mercury is placed in the Pisces sign, it is debilitated. When any planet with debilitation, when the efforts is doubled, the native will gain. Actually, the planet Mercury symbolize Lord Vishnu. When Lord Vishnu donates something, Lord Vishnu offers something for the mankind, in that case, the donation is there, and in that time, the goddess Lakshmi Devi gives the financial benefit to the native. So when any donation, when any offerings, in return it will come to the native. Mercury symbolize Lord Vishnu, and Venus symbolize goddess Lakshmi Devi. Now coming to our fourth house Lord. Fourth house Lord posited in 12th house. In the fourth house, actually what happens? Here the lordship goes to moon, and significant planet is Venus also. No doubt when moon is placed in the 12th house, the native's emotion may not be so good, but loneliness will be there. So spiritual mind will be, no doubt, natives will gain day by day as per maturity is coming. And moon also signifies intuition power. When moon goes to the Jupiterian house, Pisces, 12th house, intuition power of the native will increase. So there is gain. Not only that, when moon is in the 12th house, that means moon in the foreign land. Moon is a speedy planet, so it goes to the foreign land and makes different kind of liquid related business with the foreign land, and like petroleum, like gasoline, like kerosene, any type of liquid business may be there, and gain huge amount of wealth. Problem is there with it is the mother house. Who mother house when goes to the 12th house, mother feels loneliness. That is to be adjusted. Mothers should not be in asylum, should not be in Vidhashram. That is there when 4th house Lord posited in 12th house. Native have to be strongly change his behavior, lifestyle to cordial with mother. Mother should be with the native. The native gets results. 4th house Lord in 12th house means it is the motherland. It is the foreign land. Native may go to the foreign. Not for the business, it may be the freedom fighter like Subhash Chandra Bose, 4th house Lord in 12th house. So what happens here? It is the gain, spiritual gain, people's gain will be there. Not always it is the loss. Generally, the 4th house Lord is moon, and moon is not strong in the 12th house. That is, liquid money may be expended. Expense is there. Loss may be there. Together with spirituality, gain is there. And when the native will go distant land for business, etc., native gets so much wealth. Suppose in traveling business. So in that case, native would gain so much wealth. So always not loss. It may gain, that depends upon the planet and the attitude and behavior and lifestyle of the native, how the planet will be activated. Now coming to the 5th house. 5th house signifies knowledge, creation, progeny, wealth. It is the speculation business. Already we discussed. And it is the entertainment house. So 5th house also the higher educations. Education is there. Now 5th Lord in the 12th house. Native may go abroad for taking education, higher educations, postdoctorate or PhD. That may be. So in that case it is not loss. But when 5th house Lord in 12th house and it is under malefic, then in that time if native is in speculation type of business, trading, may not be gainer. If 5th Lord well placed in the 12th house and aspect of Jupiter is coming to the 12th house or Venus or Mercury or Moon, that means benefic planet, then native will gain so much wealth through the trading business. It is also the house of children. So children may be in distant land from the father or mother. So parents feel a loneliness. So in that case, the parents also gain the adhyatmic or spiritual journey. So that is also there. Spirituality will be developed when this house significance children are suppose in distant land or foreign land, maybe for education, maybe for job. In that case, the parents have spirituality, parents have spiritual journey for loneliness, etc. Now coming to the 6th house. 6th house, it is the house of competitiveness, house of litigations, house of rogue, green, ripu, all are theirs. When this Lord deposited in the 12th house, so disease is there, native will be in hospital. In hospital means he is free from other people. He is in the spirituality. If in the litigation or any problem, native may be in jail or something. No doubt there is a very punishment, but native gets the spirituality when he stay in the jail. So all is there. In this case, the competitiveness, he is there. The 6th Lord in the 12th house. So he maybe go to the foreign land by competitive examinations for study, for also job or business may be there. Only thing is that native have to be hard working. Native have to be served to the people. Native should serve to the people. Native may be a good lawyer. Native may be a surgeon. Then all the malefic things will be benefic when it comes to the 12th house. Always not 6th Lord posited in 12th house, it is bad, it is not. That depends upon which planet is the lordship here, it come to the here. Actually, we already give the example. Here, if 6th Lord is Mercury, Virgo sign, then Virgo sign Mercury is in the Pisces debilitated. So in that case, native have to be much more effort should be given on his working place. Double his working hard work to be there. Then he get the results. Debilitation means when Mercury is debilitated, already told Lord Vishnu offering something to the others. So already the goddess Lakshmi Devi will come. So after hard work, the result, the wealth will be theirs. Prosperity will be there. Now coming to the 7th house. 7th house is actually, it is the partnership. It is the business. It is the spouse. It is foreign link, foreign business, name and fame, 10th from the 10th. Its name and fame is there. Now generally when 7th Lord is posited in 12th house, 7th Lord, if it is spouse, then native marriage in distant land or maybe in foreign country also. Or native may settle in foreign land after marriage. That is also may be there. 7th Lord in 12th house. Native will be strong business connection with the foreign and getting so much wealth. So that is also be there. 7th Lord in 12th house. It depends upon which is the Lord here. Actually here it is the Libra sign. In Kalpurusha Kundali, Lordship is Venus. Venus is well placed in the 12th house in Pisces sign. Native gets too much wealth from the foreign countries. So gain is there. And when spirituality is coming, here the native partner, spouse in distant place. So native maybe sometime in alone. In that time, native have adhatik or spiritual journey will be there. Native get spiritual energy. Native get adhatik shakti. Now coming to the 8th house. 8th house is dark house, transformation house, inheritance house. It is also the hidden work. All is there. It is occult science and astrology. Now that house lord, when posited in 12th house, no doubt the dark house lord posited in 12th house, but here it is what happens. It is Viparit Raj Yoga. 8th house lord in 12th house. So Viparit Raj Yoga when developed, when hardship is coming, native gets prosperity. Native gets wealth. Also, in this case, when the native from 8th house energy coming to the 12th house, native already in hidden work. And this is also the place of hidden journey. So native will accelerate in life, maybe in RAW, maybe in CBI, maybe in CID, native will be successful. Now coming to the 9th house. 9th house, the house of fortune, house of father blessings, house of teacher blessings, house of higher learning, house of distance journey. That lords coming to the 12th house. 9th house is higher educations and 12th house is distant land. That may be different universities, maybe within the nations or outside the nations. So native will get too much knowledge or may get so much degree in professional degree, maybe in other degree also from different universities. So native would get success in education sector, generally higher education. Not only that, native maybe also goes to the abroad and may be connected with different types of business also. So native would get so much wealth, prosperity, etc. And other thing is that this house, the also spirituality, religiousness is there, righteousness is there. Now going to righteousness and spirituality, the native adhyatmic energy, adhyatmic shakti will get too much. Native will get too much spiritual energy, and by that he can achieve target in life. So in this house, both materialistic gain and spiritualistic gain is there. Now coming to the 10th house. 10th house is the professions. 10th house is the job. 10th house is the name and frame of the job, status of the job. The 10th house in 12th house. 10th house Lord in 12th house. That means that job may be transferable. Native may be transferred from one place to another place when 10th Lord posited in 12th house. So transferable job may be there, or native may be in business to have distance journey, distance traveling, that is maybe there. So in this case, native will also gain. When native will be transferred or promotion, native gets wealth, or when native in business in distant land, native gets wealth there. So 10th Lord when placed in the 12th always not bad. But loss is there. Sometimes native have no intention to be transferred, but also authority bound to transfer the native. That may be theirs. Now coming to the 11th house. 11th house is house of gain, house of success, house of profit, house of social circle, house of elder brother, house of elder sisters. Now it is the gain, but here it is become loss owing to the enjoyment. Native gain something that to be expense here. Then after that money that will be deposited on the bank, that is second house. But here will be the expense. For expense for what? For enjoyment. In life, enjoyment is most necessary. But it will also give gain. It is second from the 11th. So 11th gain is there. So that gain is spiritual gain. Here is the loneliness. Here is the spiritual path. Here is ashram. Here is asline. So here native have the experience of spiritual journey. So that is there. Last 12th house Lord in 12th house. It is very good combination. In Kalpurusha Kundali it is Pisces and Jupiter is posited here. Jupiter has so much knowledge, so much wisdom, so much talent, so much wealth, all are there. So by knowledge, by wealth, native may be connected with the charitable organization like ashram, like orphan ashram also. So in that case, native may invest something in different NGO. Native would get good return after long time. And here the spiritual journey, Jupiter is very much effective for Jupiter in 12th house for spiritual journey, for adhyatmic knowledge, to acquire adhyatmic spirit that will be coming to the native, since native have the wisdom to accept the spirituality. So in all the house lord, when coming to the 12th house, not always loss or expense. Maybe the materialistic gain, maybe also the spiritualistic gain. To the chart of Sir Donald Trump, ex-president of USA. Date of birth 14 June 1946, time of birth 10:54, place of birth Jamaica, ascendant is Leo, Singha Lagna, And zodiac sign Rashi, Scorpio or Vrishchik. Vrishchik Rashi, Singha Lagna, the great chart of Sir Donald Trump. What is there in this chart? Here, the 7th house lord, Saturn, posited in 12th house. 7th house is international relationship. 7th house is international business. So, native have so much knowledge. When 7th house lord posited in 12th house is foreign land. So, native have very much acquainted about the foreign relationship. Now, he was ex-president of USA. Now he is contesting in the again for next presidency of USA. Now 10th house lord Venus in the 12th house. So change is there in his life. So much change is there in the life of Donald Trump. And Saturn Venus conjunction in the 12th house gives too much prosperity to him. The supporting chart, Jupiter is posited in 2nd house, giving the 5th aspect on the 6th house of popular service. He is very much popular as a leader. Not only that, Sun is placed in the 10th house, getting directional strength, and here the 9th aspect of Jupiter is coming. That is also there. So Sun Jupiter conjunction is there owing to 9th aspect of Jupiter on Sun. Since Sun is more stronger than Rahu, so he is a great leader. And Mercury is own sign, Gemini sign in 11th house is posited. He is too much intelligent. So this is the good chart of Sir Donald Trump. And here the 12th house, not for expenses, it gives the international relationships, it gives the wealth. So he is gaining something from international relationship knowledge. So prosperity is there owing to his 12th house knowledge is there. Actually 12th house lord in his chart is moon. That moon is placed in the 4th house. So for motherland and foreign link is there for Donald Trump, the great leader of USA. To the chart of Suchitra Sen, the great film actress of Bengal. Uttam Suchitra combinations rule in Bengal cinema for several years. She is a legendary actor. Date of birth 07/04/1931. Time of birth 2:30 a.m. Place of birth Patna. Ascendant is Capricorn, Makar Lagna. And zodiac sign is Scorpio, Vrishchik Rashi, Makar Lagna, great chart of the legendary actress Suchitra Sen. Now, in this chart, what happens? The Lagna Lord, ascendant, is posited in 12th house. So he is always from distance from his family. He is very much busy actress. Not only that, in the last life, so many years, he devoured the cinema or movie and passing through the spiritual journey. That is from first lord in the 12th house. Not only that, the 12th lord Jupiter posited in the 6th house. 6th house, service to the people. He always, for whole life, makes his acting for the welfare of the mankind. This is the great chart of Suchitra Sen. Here in the 2nd house, Venus posited in Aquarius sign, giving too much wealth, prosperity to him during his acting periods. And Sun Rahu in the 3rd house, that combinations aspecting the 9th house of fortune. Not only that, here the Mars in the 7th house aspecting the Lagna. So he is too much determined, too much strong character in any kind of role or any kind of work. So much dedication is there owing to the Mars aspect on the first house. So this is the great chart of Suchitra Sen, the legendary film actress. Coming to the last chart, but not the least, it is great film actor of Bollywood, Abhishek Bachchan, son of Sir Amitabh Bachchan. Date of birth 5th February 1976. Time of birth 12 p.m. Place of birth Mumbai. Ascendant is Aries, Mesh Lagna, and zodiac sign is Pisces, Min Rashi. Here it is placed Min Rashi and Mesh Lagna, the great chart of Abhishek Bachchan. What happens in this chart? Jupiter is placed in the 12th house of own sign. 12th house Jupiter makes his spiritual journey or adhyatmic life very much stronger in near future. Jupiter Moon in 12th house makes Gajkesari Yog. He gets too much wealth, prosperity in life. Now problem what is there? The 4th Lord Moon placed in the 12th house. 4th house is the mother's house, family. From some extent diverted to the loneliness that is there. But that loneliness is fulfilled by the Jupiter giving 5th aspect on the 4th house. So that is some extent cancel out. So that distress from difference from the family is some extent controlled by the Jupiter 5th aspect. Jupiter here the 7th aspect on the 6th house of purple service and the 9th aspect on the 8th house. That is inheritance. He gets too much inheritance from his family. Not only that, in the 9th house, Mercury-Venus conjunction is there, giving too much wealth to the native. And Sun in 10th house spread his talent, and here, though Sun is not so strong in Capricorn sign, but get directional strength herewith.